Now with Brookhaven RP under new ownership, what does this mean for the future updates? When can we expect updates, and what are we going to be like what's going to be the content in these updates? Is Brookhaven going to change drastically, or is it going to kind of just be like it's normally been? Well, I'm happy to go over all that in today's video, so if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, and it will post notification, ringing the bell, make it go ding. And now let's dive in to a video that I've been getting a ton of questions about. A lot of people seem very concerned from my last video, which I went over and talked about. Brookhaven RP has officially been bought now by Voltex, and we went over all the little fine details in that video. If you need to be informed, go back and watch it. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the future and what that means for Brookhaven, and how the changes going forward are going to be presented to us, and with the updates to be expected, because it is a Friday currently, and at the current time of me recording and uploading this, we have not received an update this week. So what does this mean? Well, usually, lately, for the past year, we've been getting updates every single week since the start of this year, right? And that's been just upgrading the map, the Brookhaven Airport, adding the 2-story motel, Burger Barn is back, and a lot of other establishments have been fully upgraded. So, is this with the help of Voltex? We don't really know for sure on that. But what we do know is Brookhaven has been updating a lot more frequently in the midst of this deal happening. Now, on top of this, we recently just also noticed something huge and drastic, and that was Brookhaven finally got transferred over away from Wolfpack, or so it appears. Let me show you what I mean. Here we are at the official Brookhaven RP page, and well, the About section, everything looks about the same, right? However, we will now notice it doesn't say from or by Wolfpack, but instead Wolfpack Games. And when we click on this, we see BH Group Owner, Brookhaven Group Owner, which means that once more confirms that Wolfpack has transferred over, and I believe this is usually how games are like transferred on Roblox. It's via the group, like the game's in the group, and then it gets transferred to a new owner, and it's something like that, right? So right here, if we click on the BH Group Owner, this must be the new owner of Brookhaven at the current moment. I'm sure all this is going to get finalized and, you know, kind of updated how it needs to. It also looks like the Wolfpack Discord is going through a lot of transitional changes as well. But there's still a lot of people, obviously, everywhere across the board discussing what is going on with Brookhaven, and that's what we want to do here. We want to keep you updated with everything you know. So, yes, that is probably why Brookhaven RP did not update this week as well, just to be specific on that, because the transfer of ownership has officially occurred and happened. And on top of that, with all that behind and the logistics behind the scenes, there is probably not going to be an update this week, as there is a huge shift going on with Brookhaven, right? So that be the case, I imagine if everything gets underlined correctly, you know, we will see an update next Friday. But will the updates change around on the days in which they're going to be presented to us? Let's talk about that. So I do want to make sure everybody is, just confident that Brookhaven is not going to dip off the water and just go crazy with being overly consumed with game passes and just like paid to win, like gambling. Like I don't see that for the future of Brookhaven, and here's why. I don't think Voltex is going to take that direction with Brookhaven, and I think very confidently they're going to approach Brookhaven in a way that is respectable with the supervision of Wolfpack. Do not forget, guys, Wolfpack is working alongside Voltex to supervise everything that they plan on doing with Brookhaven, to assure that the players are going to be confident of the decisions, and he can be confident going forward once he does step down from supervisor, to be like, this is good. They got an idea on how this works, and they're going to be able to make the community happy. And I think that is the most important thing when, something like this is going on, that we strive to make sure the community is going to be as happy as they can be going forward into the future. Because, guys, we want to know something about Wolfpack and Brookhaven. It's never really been like a money motivation. It really appears, because like Brookhaven has always been a game that has been so true and simple and clean and free for everyone to just join in and enjoy. Yes, we do have a few game passes, don't get me wrong, but you can definitely tell, compared to other games on the Roblox platform, it's been very modest about the game passes and the introduction of these game passes. And I think Wolfpack, this is most definitely been a passion project for Wolfpack, and I really feel there's a lot of passion that's went into Brookhaven, a lot of care, and that's what's made the game so beautiful, and why I truly believe Brookhaven is reign on top of the Roblox platform, because you cannot outrid passion, you cannot outrid real drive and care for something that you're creating. And I think that's what's always going to shine time and time again through the ages. And that's why Brookhaven's so special. So with the transfer over to Voltex, they got to understand this. They got to also understand the key fundamentals that make Brookhaven and how it is special to each and every player through the experiences that they have in this game, through the role plays, and I think they're going to captivate just that. But yeah, with the updates specifically, guys, the updates are probably going to still remain on Friday. I don't think there's going to be some crazy shift. Boom, we're getting Tuesday updates for no reason now, and the updates are nothing we want. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that the updates are still going to remain on Fridays, usually every week to other week, or I really think it's going to be on a consistent week-to-week update basis now. With the transfer of ownership, I think they're going to strive to update Brookhaven every single week, and they're going to be high-caliber updates since they have a whole team now to do so. Because that's other games like Fish, for example, on the platform, they have a whole team. They were also sold recently. Someone bought Fish, and now they update the game every week with a big update every month. So Voltex, if you are watching, I think that's a really good schedule to kind of line up. Give the players nice little small updates every week. That's fun and inexpensive, but then a big update every month. And I think that's really going to keep the player base excited and just enthused to continue playing Brookhaven. That's kind of what I'm thinking, at least. But I don't do developing full time. I like to take a little dabble into it, and but that's beside the point. But anyway, so that's what I would say is probably going to be the ideal future with everything going forward. So guys, will there be an update next Friday? Most likely, I would say, but we have to really see what's going on behind the scenes and everything. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, I imagine, with the transfer of all this stuff and all the little details and everything of that sort. So give it some time, let it air out this week, and I think that is the most essential thing to take from this video, right? So basically, guys, I want to thank you guys for being a part of this community, following my videos alongside Brookhaven that I've uploaded on Brookhaven. I'm just a guy that started playing Brookhaven. I fell in love with it too, and I just love the community and the wholesomeness of the community that Brookhaven has always had on YouTube and across the board. Like, it's just been amazing to be a part and be able to cover this game, and I'm gonna keep doing that. I love Brookhaven so much, so much, right? And I think I'm going to continue covering the videos, guys, continue covering the updates of this game, and see it just continue to expand and where it goes into the future. So, guys, thank you guys for being a part of this community. Stick around, because we are just getting started. I cannot tell you guys enough that Brookhaven is just now getting started, and it's going to have a bright future ahead of it under the new team, guys. So, with that aside, love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.